in this video I'm going to talk to you about 8 different things that we've tried this holiday that have helped us feel better and hopefully will help you feel better if you're feeling seasick on your next cruise. This isn't something I had planned to film this holiday, but we were given the opportunity to. So I wanted to talk to you a bit today about seasickness, or more importantly, some of the remedies that you can use to overcome seasickness. So we're on holiday at the moment, as you can see, and the North Atlantic Ocean has given us lots of reason to test out some of these remedies, some more based in science and some more based in tradition as to which works best. The first thing we've been using is these travel bands. You've probably seen these before, used for all sorts of travel sickness. They've got a little bead on them. Milo and I love these. I think they work really well. They work by putting pressure on a certain part of your arm. So make sure if you're using them, read the instructions as to how to put them on properly, because if they're not in the right position, they're not going to do anything. These ones suggest between the 2 tendons in your arm, 3 fingers from your wrist, so that's what these ones suggest, and it's where you should wear them for the best effect. And don't forget, if you're using them, to readjust them if you're wearing them for a long period of time so they stay in the right place. They do sell those on board in the shop. I had a look earlier and they range from about $11 to $17. So if you do find yourself short at sea, you can get them, but they were significantly less buying them on Amazon before. I'm sure we can pop a link to the ones we've got in the comments below. Like you see, we've got a couple of different pairs for different size wrists. The second thing to say about is seasickness tablets. We have brought some with us this time. I think our last packet lasted about 10 cruises because we don't use them very often, but very pleased we replaced them before this cruise. We've certainly used more. All of us have used them this time. We made sure we found a brand that could be used by adults and children in varying doses, so that's definitely worth making sure you've got the right ones for different people, and if you can find one that suits all the age groups, it's less to pack. But having said that, don't forget to make sure you pack enough. I had a little bit of concern earlier on in the cruise that we might not have packed enough, but I think, touch wood, we'll be okay. The next thing, so there are obviously things that we brought with us, but there are lots of suggestions for things that you can find or do on board that will help. So green apples is the next thing to say about. This is something that Milo's found very helpful this time. It's by no coincidence that you'll find green apples in the buffet and in lots of places on cruise ships. They do help with seasickness. I had a bit of look into this, and it's about the level of pectin in them. The natural sugars help to neutralise your stomach, which then reduces the nausea. So there is some science behind the green apples, and like I say, Milo has been loving them and has found they've helped a lot. The next thing, another food-based thing, is ginger. Ginger is very good at helping with nausea in lots of situations. It aids your digestion, so therefore helps with the nausea. You'll find lots of ginger-based drinks on board. We found some ginger beers and ginger ales. The natural components in ginger probably aren't in these drinks, but psychologically they feel like they help, but also there is the carbonated nature of the drinks that will help as well. Another thing to bear in mind if you're feeling seasick is where you're positioned on the ship. Best place to be is somewhere near the middle and somewhere low down. Basic science would show that the movement, the higher up or the further up from the aft or the bow of the ship you're going to be, the more movement you're going to experience. So if you get towards the midship and lower down, you'll be doing well. When you're there, if you get a seat with a window, you'll be doing well, because often they're very popular, but that's somewhere where if you can look at the horizon, it can really help you. But do make sure you look at the horizon and not too close, because sometimes the big waves that you can see nearer to you will have the opposite effect. Another thing that we found this cruise that's been really good, especially for Milo, has been distraction. For us, that was in the form of some new Lego, and actually it was amazing how much being distracted from feeling nauseous helped him. So certainly taking your mind off not feeling sick, or taking your mind off feeling sick and doing something different as a distraction would help. I think the same says is to be said for not being around lots of people who are feeling sick if you can help it. But I know lots of these things can be easier said than done on a cruise ship. The obvious things are about fresh air, drinking lots of water for grown-ups, drinking less alcohol. There's lots of science based in those, which all are logical things to help you feel less seasick, which I won't go into the detail of them now, but just to say, like, these are some things that we've tried. They've helped us. We'd love to know what helped you. If you've got any other suggestions, should we encounter another day at sea that is as bumpy as it has been in the Atlantic Ocean for us on this cruise, we'd love to hear from them. What are your tried and tested seasickness methods?
We hope you have found this video useful and that it keeps the dreaded seasickness away next time you're on a ship. The links to the travel bans and seasickness tablets are in the video description. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. If you haven't seen them already, do check out our videos from our most recent cruise to Ireland, Iceland and Greenland on Caribbean Princess. The links are on the screen. See you soon. Bye.